So my artist name is Abby Two or Abby number two. Some people also say Abby Square because my artist name has like the superscript like two to it, like to the
Yeah.
power of two. Because I feel like the number two itself kind of didn't like look that good. But my name is Abby Two because I was named after my grandmother, who's also Abigail. So
Okay, that's cool.
my nickname is Abby, and I'm the second Abby. So yeah, yeah, it's different.
So,
And I am from Scarborough.
okay. So what got you into music? Like, what are your inspirations? Do you have any musical background with your family?
Yeah. As for like my inspirations, like through different artists, I've grown to listen to like Beyonce, Rihanna. I love like my modern day artists to be like SZA or Queen Naja, Summer Walker, Janae Aiko,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
those kind of females. I love R&B. As for like my musical background, my mom's not much of a singer or into music like that. Like she loves music, but she doesn't like do any of that. My dad, I think he danced. I have a couple cousins who can sing too,
Okay, that's cool.
but there's not a lot of us like in this family that are like musically like
Yeah.
together. So
So
yeah.
what first got you into making music? Like,
I honestly, I've always been into it. Like, I think the first time I ever sang was like when I was like five, maybe like for like a group of people for like Mother's Day. And then from there, when I was in elementary school, I would just sing for like the talent show every year. I was in the choir, and it was just something I loved doing. So I guess it's like, like when you grow up, you're trying to learn yourself. I feel like that's kind of always been something I knew about myself,
yeah.
but I never really knew like, okay, if I'm going to take it serious or whatnot. Cause, my mom is very fixated on like getting your degree first and this, that, and the third, then going after that because you want to have a day job just in case, like things
Yeah.
don't go as planned, like music and stuff. But I I was always told like it was meant for me from my music teachers and like, one day I need to really go take it serious and, do something about it. And like one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna go record something. And then came my first single and, I dropped it in January.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You said earlier you were inspired by like Gene Ico and all that.
Mhm.
If you were to open for someone, who would you want to open for?
SZA definitely. I'm such a big SZA fan. Like I talk about her nonstop. Her music is amazing. She's like she's so different. And I don't feel like people recognize that as much. People say like she's a really like low key kind of artist in a way. Like people don't really recognize her talents, her voice, her tone, everything, the way she sings, the way she writes. It's so different compared to like a lot of artists.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like it really like has a hold on me. Like, I look up to her and I'm like, wow, like if I could ever even collab with her one day, like, that would be like such an accomplishment to me. But definitely I would open up for her for sure.
Yeah,
For
it'd be
sure.
super sick.
Yeah,
So
that
what
would
do you
be.
enjoy most about making music?
Honestly, the writing process probably. I know sometimes it can be difficult because like sometimes I feel like because I am young, I'm only 19, and I feel like I haven't like been through a lot of different things or experienced certain things. Like when you do experience some things, it's easier for you to write about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I feel like because sometimes I'm not, I'm still young and I haven't gone through a lot of things, I get a little stuck sometimes when I'm writing, but I feel like just expressing my own feelings and relating to how other people feel and they can relate to how I feel, like that's like the best part of like music in general. Like minus all like the fans and like the buzz about your music, like, people just relating to it, to the writing and the words of
yeah.
your songs is the best part. Yeah.
That's yeah, that's what feels good. It's like when
Yeah,
people really fuck
definitely.
with your shit, it's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, like it's like wow, okay. Like y'all been doing this before. Like, okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Um,
literally.
so what kind of music did your parents listen to and stuff when you're growing up? Like what kind of influences did you have?
Um they listen to a lot of like the cultural music, but from outside of that, it was like, a lot of Michael Jackson. For sure. My mom like loved him. She would play him like every day. Like she would be playing him.
Yeah.
Or, sometimes there'd be Nelly, you'd have a little like Whitney Houston, all those kind of songs. She was a great one too. I love some of her music too. Um, but just like like that old school kind of music, I guess. So I grew up on that.
What would you say is your favorite artist from like back in the day, like for old school music?
Like, I like a lot of different songs. That's just my problem. But I'm gonna go with Whitney Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, probably Whitney Houston,
Right.
definitely. Definitely. I Have Nothing was such a good song. I sing that all the time. It's a really good song.
What's an average day like for you? Do you spend a lot of
An
time
average day.
writing or anything like that, or you just
I'm currently like a student. I'm enrolled in my first year of university, so
okay?
I'm doing a whole lot of schoolwork. Um, I write when I can though, but like there's so many other things I have to do, especially with keeping my grades up. So it is kind of hard to like make school and music together when it's like I want to be focused on both, but like I need to get
Yeah,
my degree. So it's like waking up, going to classes online, studying for exams pretty much, and then if I have the time I'll write.
true.
But yeah,
What are you in school for? Like, what are you taking?
I'm in the science field of UFT.
That's
That's what I'm
cool.
doing right now. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do exactly. I don't know yet, but science is at UFT. Yeah.
What kind of like paths can you take with that? What kind of careers does that open you up to?
Like there's a whole bunch of different like fields you can go into, like psychological science, neuroscience, like all those
Okay.
different things, nursing. It's just I'm trying to like pinpoint like what's exactly for me instead of like
Yeah,
just going after like what my parents would want me to do, you know what I mean? So
yeah. I mean, because you gotta enjoy it, right? So
that's what I'm saying. Enjoying your job is the most important thing. Cause I really don't want to have to wake up every day and then just have to go to work and not enjoy what I'm doing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like that would suck.
that's the
I
worst.
always talk about that. So I'm trying to figure that out. Yeah.
What do you wish you had more time to do?
Definitely just be writing more and making music more. Honestly. Like I really wish I had more time for that. Especially because of the pandemic. Like you can't really even go out and like record anymore in studios and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So
it's rough
it is rough. Like it sucks, but we're all doing the best that we can right now.
for sure.
So hopefully soon enough, I guess. Yeah.
What usually sparks your creativity? Like, do you have a certain method you usually do when you write, or like, do you have to be in a certain setting?
It's just all about emotion to me, and like I feel like whenever I'm feeling a certain way, sometimes I'll just write something. I'm like, okay, maybe I can use it for a song. I'll leave it in my notes. Or I'm just like going through beats on YouTube and like as soon as I hear a beat, like I can tell like what is meant to be said for
Yeah,
that song. You know what I mean? Like things will just come to you.
just
So
like
like
catch the
sometimes
vibe.
I can write a song. Right, exactly. So sometimes I can write a song in like an hour, 30 minutes, like you know what I mean? Two
Yeah,
hours, like a less than a day, you know what I mean? Like I can just write. Like cause like when it just comes, it comes. So it's just usually all about emotion and how I'm feeling in the moment. And that's really how it goes from there. Yeah.
can you explain your creative process and like how has it changed over time?
I wouldn't say much has changed in my creative process because like I'm still like, new with music and
Yeah,
writing and everything. Like I'm not new with writing. I've been writing for a while, but like, taking it like serious to record and everything. So but I've always just kind of like listened to beats and just would write to those beats and like, if I felt like it was meant to be something, then I would just save it in my notes and whatnot. But that's usually just what I do, and I've still been doing that for like these last couple of years. I think I've been writing for like 4 years now, maybe. But yeah,
pretty good.
same kind of process, I guess. Yeah.
Um, so is there anyone in the city you'd like to collaborate with?
Well, I don't know a lot of like artists like in Toronto, like that sing a lot of like R&B type of music.
Yeah.
But I came across a couple pages, and this one girl group, like they stood out to me. Like their vocals were like so fire. I don't know if you've heard of them. I think they're called 420. I don't know if you've heard
Mm,
of them. They're
maybe,
these like they're a duo group. Their voices are so cool. Like they sound so great. And I'm like, okay, like maybe we have to do something together like in the future. Like they're really cool.
right?
So maybe them. Yeah,
That'd be
they're
cool.
cool.
Nah,
It'd be
yeah, I
cool.
love seeing people in the city collab.
Like
So
come together, right?
yeah,
like there's not enough of our sound being heard, you know. So it's definitely like cool when you all come together and make one big, like, nice project. Like,
right? And there's so
it's
many
cool.
talented people out there. Like so many people just said, let's do it when
That's
lockdown started.
yeah.
So it's like it's cool. You get all these
It's
people really just
amazing.
trying, going for their dreams. It's like, yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I only took it serious like, just like the ending of last year. So
yeah,
I guess it kind of just showed you like, like no days really promised. So many people are losing their lives out here to COVID and everything. It's kind of just like just do what you want and just do it now. Like time's
yeah,
not really waiting on anyone. You know what I mean?
right,
So
yeah. Like
exactly.
why like
Why wait?
question it and be like, will
Right.
I,
Just
will I?
go for it.
Yeah.
That's one takeaway from quarantine for sure. For sure.
So do you get a lot of criticism online? Like, you get any negative comments, or are people pretty nice for the most part?
No, I haven't gotten any negative comments. People are pretty nice for the most part,
So,
yeah. But I know it's something that comes with putting yourself in the public eye. Like I know, like it's
yeah,
inevitable. You know what I mean? Not everybody's gonna like you and like your sound. But I have yet to get to that point. But so far, like everybody's been really like nice and cool. So
that's
that's
good.
cool. Yeah.
What was the first album you purchased?
Honestly, I was a Samsung user for a while, so I was just like downloading stuff to my phones. I don't know if I really had like a whole album on my phone, but it was probably I feel like it was probably like an Uzi album. I was like
Okay,
a really big Uzi fan for a
yeah,
while. For a while, yeah. But like, I'm more of a Gunna fan now, but I still mess with him. But definitely, and I can't remember what the album was called. I don't know if it was Love is Rage or if that was just it. I can't remember, but it was one of his first like projects that he put out.
yeah. Do you collect anything?
Collect anything like just random things? Like I collect
Yes.
anything like not at all actually. I don't collect anything. No. No.
Mom likes to collect. She actually collects lighters.
Really?
Yeah.
Or like so like there's a bunch of different color like letters and designs. I
Oh
mean it's kind
yeah.
of
Like
like
all kinds of
it's
shit.
kind of cool. Maybe that's kind of cool actually. No, you
Right?
don't think so?
Yeah, she's got like
A
a
bunch of
big
different.
she's got them in like a big
Mm, oh, like
frame,
a. Oh, that's kind of cool.
right?
I wanna honestly. I wanna be collecting sneakers. Like I love shoes,
That'd be
and I don't
sick.
feel like I have enough shoes. But like I've always wanted to have one of those like big cases with like
Yeah, it's
all
like
your different
come
kind
into
of
my
shoes and
closet.
right, like a
Yeah.
wide right. I
Yeah.
want one of those vibes for sure. I love those. I love that. I love that.
What's the most trouble you've ever gotten in?
Maybe for just like kind of having an attitude. Like I don't know. I don't really get into like trouble like that. Like I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
You
But
never got like
definitely
arrested or
like
nothing.
people be thinking I have an attitude problem sometimes. But
True.
like that's about it. I don't be doing anything crazy.
Yeah.
So
Not out here
I just
wilding and
be
shit.
chill. Yeah, I just be chilling. Like I don't be doing anything crazy out here, honestly.
If you could have a theme song, like wherever you went, what would your theme song be and why? Like it could be from whatever, maybe your favorite show or
Honestly, I love the Moesha theme song. Do you know Moesha?
no.
You ever heard of that show? It's like Mo to the E to you never heard that show? No?
Oh,
Oh.
what is it on
That theme
like
song,
a
it's a sitcom. It was with Brandy. You know Brandy, right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was her sitcom.
Okay.
Um that theme song is just like so dope and like catchy because she sings, like, I love that theme song. So it'll probably be the Moesha theme song.
Dope. If you were a movie character, what movie character would you most want to be like?
Well, if we're talking like superheroes, I'm gonna say Captain Marvel.
Dope.
Pretty sure that
Nah.
was her name, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like she was super strong, right? Yeah, she was really cool. I seen the movie. I seen both. She's really really cool. Her superpower, how strong she is. And then she's like the second strongest like superhero. Like I think it was Thor, then it's her. I can't remember, but
Something like
she's really
that.
cool.
Yeah.
So definitely her. Definitely her.
That's dope. I was expecting
Yeah.
maybe like one of the X-Men or something, because there's a lot more
Nah,
females in there. And
nah.
do you have a celebrity crush?
Wow, like, do I even have one? Like really just like okay, Dave East. Dave East. You know who Dave East is?
Okay, yeah.
Davies.
All right.
Okay, yeah, Davies, Davies, yeah. Yeah, I think he's really cute. I think he's so cute. Yeah.
I fuck with his bars, man. He's crazy
Yeah,
rapper.
he's dope. He's so cool. He is so cool.
What are a few things on your bucket list?
Um, so a few things on my bucket list are I'm trying to put out a couple more singles. And I want to do an EP, hopefully maybe by the end of this year, going into the next year, like releasing it into. Because I'm doing an interview. What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
Anyway, yeah. So to do an EP, probably ending of this year into the new year, and hopefully drop it in the new year. But definitely like a couple songs. I have a couple songs like I'm ready to record. It's just like a matter of time, like for when the
Yeah,
studios
getting
open
in the
up. But
studio and everything,
yeah,
and
exactly. So a couple singles, like maybe one or two, and probably a song with a feature, and then like an EP. Yeah.
that'd be cool. So, like,
Yeah.
you have any videos planned then?
I have this one song that I think I'm probably gonna have like a video to or a lyric video to. I'm not too sure yet, but I know I want a video for it. But like y'all will see
Yeah,
when the time comes with it. Definitely,
and
yeah, definitely.
depends on how everything works out too. I mean,
Yes, exactly. And oh, I also have a acoustic live version of my first single that I'm supposed to be shooting soon as well. So that's
okay,
also like a future thing going on. So
that'd be dope.
yeah.
So, what do you have coming up next? Like, besides the EP and everything, like, where do you want to be in like the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, hopefully, I have definitely got my degree and I'm like full focus like on my music career.
Yeah,
And I'm doing good. Like there's people who are listening to my music, streaming my music. Hopefully I'll have like a concert or like open up for somebody. But I know things take time, but that's definitely where I want to be in the next 5 years.
no, that's dope. I mean, you just released your first song last month, so I mean,
Hmm.
it's gonna pick up. It
Yeah,
it starts
exactly.
off slow, right? But the more
Yeah,
content you put out, and like you seem to be fairly active on Instagram so far, so it's like you just keep dropping music, keep grinding, put out a video,
right,
and like
right.
it'll boom. And then by the time COVID's over, start doing
Yeah,
shows.
yeah,
That'll
because
be
I,
lit.
that's on hold for like everybody, all
Right?
like the big artists and everything. Like, they're doing like virtual shows now, but like when like, things
Yeah,
really get back to
I
like,
think that virtual stuff's weird. I don't know how I feel about that.
you don't know how you feel.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I
I
don't know,
wouldn't do
like,
it myself.
yeah, like I feel like when you have like a really big fan base, I guess, like, and like, you can really make profit off of doing it anyway. Like, so it's like
Yeah,
whatever. Even if it's kind of like, is this really anything? But like being there with your fans, like physically, like that's a whole different feeling. Like,
for sure.
for sure. Like that hits different. So yeah. I don't know. It's cool though. Like I don't know if I would pay to be on a virtual like concert, but
Yeah.
I know people are interested in it.
Yeah, I
So
know there's a lot of platforms coming up for that. Like
yeah.
it'll be like stream your live show. It's like, all right.
Right, right.
If you were a member of the Spice Girls, what would your Spice name be?
If I was a member of the Spice Girls, oh, I don't really remember the people who were in that. I didn't. Wait, what's his name?
The only one I really remember
David
is
Beckham. David
Sporty
Beckham's wife was
Spice.
in that, right? Right?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, I think he was married to one of them.
Yeah, yeah. Victoria was. I don't remember. Oh
But there
God.
was like Sporty Spice and stuff like that. They just like it was like their
Oh,
personalities.
um, what would my name be? Chocolate Drizzle. I don't know. Like, I honestly have no idea. Like, I don't know.
No
I
worries.
have no idea. I have no idea.
If you could be a fruit, what fruit and why?
I would be a watermelon
Nice,
because watermelons they just taste so great and they're just the bomb, just like
right?
me. So, like,
As
who
long
doesn't
as
like
you,
watermelon? Like,
I love it, right? Like Just I don't like that little white part along the.
Oh, but I mean, like, I think like you mean like at the bottom when it's more
Yeah, like when you
like
get
that.
to like
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, I guess it's true, but like I don't know, like just like on a nice hot summer day, like
Oh yeah,
watermelon,
I
like
can muck
wow,
some pieces of
that
watermelon.
is like crazy stuff. Like that stuff is addicting. I can eat that all day, literally. So watermelon for sure would be my favorite.
Yo. So have you been to many concerts like in
Um,
post COVID
no,
or pre COVID?
I have not been to many concerts. Like I haven't even been to like one. Like I really really did want to go to the Gunna concert when he came
Yeah.
back in he came in 2019, I think. I think it was 2019. I wanted to go to that show so bad, but I couldn't. It was like a school night and all
Oh
that. But like
shit.
I really wanted to be there. It
Yeah.
looks so great. I don't know if you've seen any like if anybody was snapping it. It looked great. And like you had the Summer Walker concert and the Roddy Rich concert. You had TJ. Like there's so many concerts I wanted to go to, but I didn't get to go
Right.
to any. But
So do you own any like artist t-shirts or shit like that? Like
no, I do not own like any artists like merch or anything. I would, Gunna merch. I wanted one of those like
oh
one
yeah, for
shirts because you know how we dropped one like just last year, like in the summer or like around June-ish, May, something like that.
yeah.
I wanted one of the shirts. Yeah. I didn't get one, but I wanted one. But
Jeez.
I have yet to. I probably because I might still get one, but yeah,
Yeah, you could probably
if I
find one
would
on
maybe
Amazon or something.
exactly. It's even under like the YouTube videos, all his merch, like it's all there. Like you just get it like when you want to, I guess.
Dope.
But yeah,
Do you sing in the shower? And if so, what songs?
yes, I do. And I sing honestly my own song. I'll sing songs like that I'm still writing, like or I even know how I'm gonna sing it. I'll just be singing those, or I'll just
Yeah.
sing regular songs. I'll be singing like you know Butterflies by Queen Naja, Drew Barrymore by SZA. Like honestly, whatever I really feel like singing by any artist I mess with, like I'm singing in the shower. I sing every time in the shower.
Dope. Yeah,
There's
it's the
not a
best place to
time that
sing,
I
man.
don't.
It's got the best acoustics.
Yeah, best. It's the best. It's great. It's great.
What advice do you have for your younger self?
Okay, so for my younger self, my advice would be to definitely not give up on my dreams or myself, and to always believe in myself and believe in all that I feel like I could be one day. I feel like when I was younger, I struggled like in certain parts, like, with like my skin and loving the skin I was in to
Yeah.
like confidence wise. And just to believe like, okay, like, I could really do these big things that I see other people doing, like, because like coming from, this city and like a smaller family and everything like that, and not having as much money as other people, it's kind of like difficult to believe like you could amount to certain things. But I definitely would just tell myself, who cares? Like, like anything is possible if you put your mind to it.
Yeah, just
And
chase your
that's
dreams.
that. Just keep going after what you want. Even when you want to stop, keep going because you're almost there. One step closer
Right?
to where you want to be. So yeah, that would be my message to my younger self.
What would you like your grandchildren to say about you one day? I mean,
My
if you
grandchildren.
even have, if you plan to have grandchildren, I don't know.
Yeah. I would just want them to be proud of everything I've accomplished and my family's name and where they came from and where they originate from. To just be proud of everything that relates to me and my family name, to be honest, and to embrace that side of them.
Just like really, really take on the family culture. Like,
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Because from a young age, like, like when you're in school and stuff like that, like, you start to learn things and take things in as you're growing up
yeah,
and the things around you and the things people say. So, like, like, especially, like, because I'm African, people, like, when I was younger, they would talk about Africans and this, that, and the third, and like, oh, they're like this, and make fun of the culture or what they say. And
Yeah,
sometimes it would make you not want to like be from there, or be like, oh, like, or you'd want to try and make yourself less of that ethnicity that you are. So it's kind of just like actually like loving where you're coming from. It's such a big thing, and embracing your culture is such a big thing. So I feel like that like overall is so important, and that's definitely a takeaway I want my grandkids to know. Like, it's so
for
important.
sure. I mean, everything is crazy right now with everything
Hmm.
going on in the States and like,
Oh yeah.
do you have any other advice for like other local artists?
For other local artists, I would just say I would just say to do you go after your dreams, and never like hide away from constructive criticism, and never feel like getting that belittles you as an artist. Like, it's so important to hear all the aspects around of different variations of different things. Like, let's say you have a producer telling you this, or maybe you have a sibling or your mother telling you this. Like, don't think that it's coming from a negative place. Like, things like that can enhance you as an artist and
Yeah,
what you're going towards. Like, that's very important. And I feel like I struggled a while with taking constructive criticism, and I feel like, over the years I've started to loosen up and really hear people out when they are explaining things to me and talking to me, because I know at the end of the day I'm benefiting from it, and that's
yeah.
the only reason why they're giving it to me. So be open-minded and really like take in the things people are telling you, because it can benefit you. It can.
Right. Yeah, not everything's always
Like,
like
supposed to be a jab or something,
yeah,
right?
yeah. When like do you have any releases or dates set for your releases? Or are you just still trying to work out studio dates and everything?
Still trying to work out studio dates. Literally, hopefully within the next month or two, but I have no like set date for anything yet.
All right, well,
Yeah,
just keep me posted on all that.
I will for sure.
Put
I
it
will
all on
for
the
sure.
page and everything.
For sure. For sure.
I don't know. Do you have any questions for me? Or
Oh yeah. So do you make music yourself, or like
yeah, I do
are you?
actually. I started off rapping, and then like
Oh,
when I
okay.
was like 14, uh, and then like recently, like I started singing at the beginning of lockdown and shit. Like I
Oh,
could
you
sing a
sing?
little before, but like I really just started practicing.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, so I've been just messing around with all kinds of genres. I make beats,
Oh,
songwrite
that's great.
stuff. So
Maybe you should send me some
yeah, for
sometime.
sure. I
Some
mean,
beats.
I got your email, so I'll send you some
Yes,
beats and I'll send you a
for
few of
sure.
my like songs I'm working on
Oh
right
yeah,
now. And
I seriously want to hear you sing. I didn't even know you rap. Like, I was trying to figure out what you do. Like, that is so cool.
yeah,
That is so
like I
cool.
love all creative stuff, like anything and
You're
everything
not
for
just
me.
like set in stone on like one specific. Like, you're all around doing different things. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I find that's the best way to do it. A little bit of everything.
Yeah. So like, what made you even want to like, like, I guess, speak to different artists about what they're doing, and like, write blogs, interviewing, writing blogs. It's like, when did you get into like this? Like,
It
has it always been
all
like a thing, or?
no, it was all fairly recent. Like I went to school last year for music business, and
Mm,
then I was like super interested in it, like more than I thought I would be.
right.
Because I originally just went for production. I ended up not even taking
Okay.
the production course. um, but yeah, so then like it was like the summer, and I'm like, I was just looking for people on Spotify and shit. And I was like, if you heard of Toronto Rap Stars, like the on Instagram, they do like the baseball
Mm,
cards for everybody.
okay.
Um, I found well, anyways, I found them. So like, I started following like tons of rappers and stuff from Toronto, and I was like, holy fuck, there's a lot of like talented people. And then so
Mm-hmm.
in the summer, I was like, I started doing playlists, and like
Okay.
that was when I was like, holy, like there's a lot more than just rap. Like there's all
It,
kinds of stuff. And
yeah.
like I realized like how hard it is to get like exposure and shit as a independent
Oh yeah,
artist.
yeah, yeah.
So I was like,
Mhm.
I really want to just get all these people like out there and like help them because I mean, even as an artist, like there's a lot of other artists that don't even know other ones exist. So it's like you introduce this
Yeah.
person to this person, this person to this person. Eventually, everyone's working together, collaborating, and then like yeah, people are like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I know Abby, she's dope. You know, it's like,
Right.
and then
Right.
so yeah,
Yeah.
that's where the blog came in. I just started that like at the new year
I
there.
think it's I think it's awesome what you're doing because you know like I really like I never knew how like difficult like the music business was itself because like you know you usually just think okay like I'm making music and da, 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 but like there's so much more to it and like business is like
Right,
everything like in
it's
music like
nuts.
it's
Yeah,
one thing to just make a song but it's how you get exposure, it's how you get your songs playlisted, it's how there's so many different like
like yeah,
aspects that go
branding and
into it.
everything.
Yeah, it's a lot, so like I think it's just cool that you even like go out of your way to like interview people and you know it's really cool and then you make blogs like I think it's like
Well, like
dope, like it's
everyone
cool
deserves to
like
be heard. Like
yeah, yeah.
you shouldn't
Because
have
you
to
know,
be
like
like.
not a lot of people even have artists. I mean managers. Like you know, a lot of artists don't have a lot of
No, I
managers,
know
so
it's
it's like
crazy. Like,
they're just doing
um,
things alone.
I'm working on a separate website right now. Um,
Hmm.
kind of like as like an artist resource, just like
Okay.
one stop shop for like any information you could want, like you shows, how to read contracts, whatever you could want or need to know for like
Right.
navigating the
Wow.
music. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Is it like Skillshare? Is it like Skillshare or something? Like how you like
Um,
that application that you learn all these different things through, like anything you want to learn you can learn on Skillshare. I've heard about that, like
um,
business, music,
like
like all this.
for like my website or
Yeah, like is it kind of like a Skillshare kind of thing, or is it like
um, well, the one I use is WordPress. I'm not too sure what Scotia is.
oh okay? Because Skillshare is like it's literally like this app and it's kind of like you can learn like anything you want to learn like on it like so
Oh,
basically what you're
okay.
talking about like it's like if you want to learn how to play guitar, if you want to learn how to da 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 with business or like with contracts, like you can learn like anything on social, like
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
it's teaching you, yeah, exactly.
that'd be sick. Yeah, I just really want to get everyone exposed. Like, like, I was blown away. I was like, man, like, I follow like 3,000 people on Instagram, and I'm like finding more people every day. Like, there's got to be at least like,
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
a
ten
lot of
thousand.
talent here in Toronto, literally so
Yeah,
much
it's crazy.
talent,
Like, just all
you
throughout the
know.
GTA, like
Yeah, it's a
Mississauga,
lot.
Hamilton, everywhere. It's crazy,
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure. It's a lot.
right?
It's a lot. Like I
Um,
don't know a lot of these artists either, but I know there's so many of them out there. So
no, I know, and
yeah.
yeah, like I'm looking for new people every day, and it's like still like I'll talk to you or I talk to whoever, and it's like there's still artists like every once in a while you'll be like, do you know this one? It's like no, not yet.
Mm, yeah,
But
it's crazy. It's crazy. It is so crazy. It
super
is
nuts.
crazy. Yeah.
But I'm glad you're getting yourself out there. You're putting more music out. It's good, you know. I fuck with
Yes.
it.
Thank
I
you.
really
It means
love
a lot.
the sample you used in that song.
Yeah. The Kiss Me Through the Phone
Yeah,
song, Soldier Boy
I
and
was like, oh
Sadness.
shit, this is some
Yeah, like
throwback. Like,
when the beat first drops, like and you just hear it in the background.
yeah, I was like, oh
Literally,
damn.
the way that whole thing came about was like I was literally just chilling in my room one day. I was just like writing, and I'm like, yo, like I just like I want to hear like a Kiss Me Through the Phone type beat. Like I
Yeah.
don't know, like I'm feeling that right now. Like I'm like, so I just searched out Kiss Me Through the Phone type beat, and I see this. I seen like a thumbnail with like A Boogie and Ella, and it's like Kiss Me Through the Phone type beat. So I'm like, okay, wow, like that was quick. So I clicked it, and as soon as I heard it, I was like, whoa, like that's different. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I remember like, and the words just came to me. So I wrote it down, and then I had like I think I sent like a clip to a couple of my friends, like just singing the words to it, and they're like, "Bro, what is that?
Yeah.
Like that is he." Like it was crazy, and I'm like, "Hey, like no, like I think this is it. Like this is the thing. This is what I have to go record." Because I told myself I was gonna go to the studio for like the first time in like November. So I'm like,
Yeah.
"Hey, like this is it. I think this is it." Like you know what I mean? It's one of those moments where it's like this is it.
Yeah. You when you know, it's like
So yeah, so I'm like, I was thinking that for a couple of months, and then I took it to the studio, and then we made my single. Like it's crazy. It
dope.
is so crazy. Yeah,
No, yeah,
it's
I really
crazy.
fuck with it. Like it took super
Yeah.
caught me off guard. Like I was like, oh crap, you know. But
Thank
no, I'm
you.
excited. I'm excited to hear what you got coming out next. I'm
Thank
definitely
you.
gonna
Thank you so
be
much.
like watching out for all your new
On
releases.
alert. Yeah. Yes. Thank
So
you. Thank you so much. I'll be on alert for what you be doing. I know you're gonna be sending me some beats too, so maybe we're gonna be
yeah, yeah.
collaborating.
I'll probably
But
send you
yeah,
something later tonight. I just got to go through my beats and everything to see what might work, and yeah.
yeah.
And like I said, I'll send you
Thank
a few of my
you.
tracks, and you can check it out.
Thank you. I will be checking it out for sure.
So,
For sure.
yeah, anytime. Well, but even we'd love to bring you
I'm
on for another
excited.
interview. So yeah,
Yeah. Oh,
just keep
thank
us
you.
posted. No problem.
I will be keeping you
Um,
posted for sure.
sounds good. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your day. It's been great
Okay.
talking to you. Uh, hope
It's
you
been great
enjoy.
talking to you too. I did. It's been fun. It's been fun, real fun.
No. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. I'll talk to you later. Let you know when I send that
Okay.
stuff over. And yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
you're
I'll see
welcome.
you.
See you.
Bye.